What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here with another episode of Classy Friday. As you can see, I'm actually classed up today. I did actually put the face cam on today, because the face cam hasn't been working too well over the last week, so I haven't really been using it. But we're going to try it out today anyway. So I'm you probably noticed I've been laddering in OU a lot lately, trying to get recs for the suspect test. But I've been on tilt pretty much all day today. I lost 2 out of 3 matches today, and the 2 of the most recent matches. Like, I played one, I won one, and then I lost 2 immediately after that. So I'm just kind of like, I need to take a break from I need to take a break from OU. I'm still up in the 2000s for coil, which is nice, but I just need to take a break from OU. So I decided to do Classy Friday today. We're playing some RU, and I forget where I am on the ladder in RU. But it doesn't matter. I just put this team together. It's kind of an offensive team with a Slow King pivot and Mega Abomasnow pivot for earthquakes, and this is for like fire type moves, which these guys don't really like. Most of my team doesn't really like taking like a fire blast, so that's the plan there. Delphox basically is a huge threat to this team, which is why I put Slow King on there, and yeah, we'll see how this goes, because I literally have not played with this team at all. I'm just trying it out. A couple Pokemon I just really wanted to use on this team, but it looks like we might have a Trick Room team on our hands, and that's pretty scary, because all of the Pokemon I see here are terrifying, especially under Trick Room. So I think what I want to do first is get out my Excelgor and try to get my spikes up, because I don't see anything that can get rid of hazards on this team. So whatever hazards I get up, they will be there to stay. And if he decides to lead with Reuniclus and get the Trick Room up right away, then I can encore him into that. Decides to lead Rhyperior, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, because I don't really have much for Rhyperior, to be honest. I'm just gonna go for spikes, I guess. Yeah. He goes for his Stealth Rocks. Okay, so I will be able to get up at least 2 layers of spikes for me. And my team doesn't really mind the Stealth Rocks that much. Abomasnow does not like it, but other than that, it's not a big deal. Might try to go for a rock type move here, but I am Focus Sash, so I will guarantee get up. I'll actually get up all my spikes. Oh, maybe not. Yep, I'm gone. So the Focus Sash didn't matter because it does have Rock Blast. I should have thought of about that probably. I probably outspeed this thing. Let's just go out into my Abomasnow right now, and we can click Mega Evolve and kill this thing. And honestly, he doesn't have a lot of switch-ins for a Giga Drain besides his Escavalier. So I'm just going to click it, because getting damage on the Escavalier will be nice. And because he hasn't set up the Trick Room yet, then I'm feeling pretty good. This is a especially offensive Abomasnow. I usually, for example, like in Rotom's Rumble, the tournament that Rotom fan hosted that a while ago, I did a Swords Dancing set, but I've noticed that was pretty weak to getting burned because it's slow and stuff like that, so I decided to go especially offensive instead. And in comes the Emboar, which actually will take this pretty well and is kind of a threat, but I do get some HP back, so I will be the rocks won't be doing as much as I thought they would be, and I assume the Flare Blitz is coming. It makes me want to go into Donald. He's probably Scarfed too. Let's go into Slow King, the power of 1. Hopefully we can take a hit. He might predict and go for a Wild Charge, which would be a really good play, and I would be in a lot of trouble, because I would be down 2 Pokemon to his 6. Goes go for the Flare Blitz, which we can eat up, fortunately. Do we see any type of thing? He's probably chose Scarf. That seems to be the most common set, especially because I'm also running it. So he will not be able to KO us with a second Flare Blitz. So I think I'm free to go for Scald, and Scald actually does a lot to his team. He might want to just go for a another Flare Blitz, weaken me a little bit, He decides to not. He decides to switch into Reuniclus. Pretty good play because he'll eat up the Scald pretty well, and even if I got the burn, then he wouldn't really mind that much. But Donald is a pretty safe switch here. Focus Blast is his only good move for me, and even then, it's non-stabbing, it's neutral. And he goes for Trick Room, which is a good play, but I still don't think he has any moves for me. I want to go for Pursuit. Yeah, I do. Let's see it, let's see it. You could definitely go into the Escavalier or the Rhyperior. Those are two pretty solid switch-ins. I would predict the Rhyperior to come in. Hopefully we can KO with this Pursuit if he decides to switch. That would be really nice because Reuniclus would be something I really don't want to deal with. And we do get the KO. We aren't gonna know if he was switching or not, but Hail runs out, which is nice. The Trick Room has 4 turns left though, so he can definitely bring something in, like the Rhyperior. And I don't really have much for this Earthquake. He's gonna kill me with an Earthquake, so I can't go into my Abomasnow on the Earthquake, which doesn't do too much, but he would probably KO me with a Rock Blast, honestly. This is Trixie. It's Trixie. I think I'm just gonna have to click Diggletdream. I hope I do get a speed drop when I. Oh yeah, so I do even outspeed him in the Trick Room. That's beautiful. I do not outspeed this thing though. Shit. This is a threat. This thing's inside. That's what we call inside. I think I might have to go into Donald. Do I? No, I don't. I really want to save Donald for this thing. What's it called? Dual-Blade? Oh boy. What's not really helping me on this team? Might be this guy. He's the only maybe I just want to sack my Coach Maderas. Or I just want to go for damage with Ice Shard. Because I do have Scald for this thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sack this because it loses to the Rhyperior. And he misses the Mega Horn, that's even better. I can smack him with a Blizzard now. So that actually worked out pretty well. That's why I don't like running Mega Horn, because it misses so much. Mega Horn, how much accuracy does it have? 85%, is that Focus Blast accuracy? No, it's better than Focus Blast. So he does decide to hit that one. He actually outspeeds me. I could have outsped him in the Trick Room. What the heck? So he must not be running min speed, which is why wouldn't you be doing that in a Trick Room team? But Emboar comes in and just ruins lives now. I can just click Flare Blitz. I don't really need to predict. The Rhyperior will probably come in, but just to get spike damage on that and then also a Flare Blitz from a board will be really nice. Yep, in comes the Rhyperior, taking 70% from the spikes and then 20% from the Flare Blitz, and the hail stops. But I think I can go into the power of 1. Yeah, I'm still pretty behind in this game because he has 5, I have 4, and I'm about to take a lot of damage. Oh, yeah, and I don't outspeed him either because I would guess he's not running max min speed, but I'll click Scald anyway. Yeah, this is a problem now. If he's running min speed, I do outspeed, but because he wasn't running min speed on his Escavalier, yeah, he's not running min speed on his Rhyperior either. So it looks like Trick Room is kind of just a secondary effect to this team. It's not like a whole Trick Room team, it's just like one thing that Reuniclus can do, and then some of his things can benefit from. think superpower will kill. I think I can afford to go for the superpower even if the Double wants to come in. And then I can go into my Drapion. Let's see, where am I on the ladder? I'm probably not that low on the ladder. Yeah, 1238, not too low. But I don't even KO the Rhyperior with a superpower, and I die to an Earthquake. So I think that's going to be the end of this game here. Maybe Jolteon can KO with a hidden power of Ice. Quick Feet Jolteon. Oh, I spelled Jolteon wrong. Jolton. Quick Feet Jolton. Good stuff. I'm just on my game today, guys. Classy Friday. Keeping it classy all day long. Unfortunately, I'm a Life Orb set, so if he wants to switch to take this HP Ice, he'll die to Spikes anyway. But if he wants to switch, then maybe into the Glalie or something, then I will be able to switch up my moves and go for Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. So, but I'm pretty sure I lose. Like, he can just explode with Glalie and it'll get a kill on something. It'll kill one of my 2 remaining Pokemon, and then he might. I think he just, if he has Earthquake. Does Emboar even get Earthquake? I don't know. But if it does, then he'll if he, let's just find out. Data slash, not data, slash learn. Learn. Emboar Earthquake. Emboar can learn Earthquake. So if he does have Earthquake on his Scarfed Emboar, I think it'll outspeed my Jolteon, KO it, and then probably also KO my Drapion. Even though I'm at a pretty good amount of health with my Drapion. But we will see. We will see. Yeah, Escavalier is also a problem because I don't have a fire type move or anything that can just KO it, and it's still at 68%. So, in comes the Glalie. Let's just click Thunderbolt, or we click Volt Switch. Data, Mega, Glalie. Yeah, it has same defenses, so I think Donald's going to be a little bit more useful to me because it does have knockoff for the Dual Blade, and it goes for Ice Shard, so it's started to get KO, so oh, and now it is with the Life Orb. So he's gonna kill me now. Unless I go into Donald now. But it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna lose this game. Oh. Let's see him go for an Explode. Just goes for an Ice Shard, which is nice. But now he does actually outspeed me, which is a problem. But I'm just gonna go for a Poison Jab anyway. Even though he has 2 switch-ins for a Poison Jab, he does nothing. Oh god, he just KOs me. Yep, that's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. GG. I'll play it to the end, though. Actually, no, I won't. I want to make sure I save the time here, so I'm just gonna forfeit. There's no reason to bother. Yeah, that's not coming off of a tilt is not, that's not something you want to do. Just straight up lose. But let's try it again, I guess. Hopefully we don't lose again, because I think at that point I'll just scrap this recording. Okay. This guy's got a crazy team. I hope he doesn't have Power Orb, Solar Beam, Stealth Fox, because that's scary as hell for my team. Let's lead with this. Unless he leads with the Ambipom, then let's lead with this. Ambipom. Whimsicott comes out. That's fine. Stun Spore. That's so dumb. I hate Whimsicott. Leech Seed. I get paralyzed. Isn't that nice? But whatever spikes I get up are there to stay. So I will keep trying. Because he doesn't have anything to really KO me. Moonblast will KO me. Now. But I'll go for it anyway. Maybe he wants to go for a Tailwind. Which would be kind of dumb. Letting me have the chance. Get a Mineral. Nah, never mind. But I get up 2 spikes, which is not bad. And I guess I go into my Abomasnow because I'm immune to Leech Seed, and I do have Ice type priority I can hit him with. So I think for now I'm just going to go for, I think he's going to predict, or he's going to switch here because he doesn't want to stay in, so I'm just going to go for a Blizzard and see what I can catch with some damage. Oh, he wants to stay in, and he goes for Memento. Shit. It's an interesting play on turn 5 to sacrifice your Prankster. Whereas I still have so many Pokemon I can switch into. Oh, he goes into Slurpuff. I'm just going to click Blizzard anyway. Because he's definitely Belly Drumming right now. Yeah, Belly Drum. I can't let that happen. So I will hit him with a nice amount of damage, and I think I could even hit him with an Ice Shard now. I don't even care. Boom. Get out of my sight. I don't care about your Memento. What's a Memento? I don't care. And he forfeits. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Coach Medeiros at half attack, half special attack, still putting in work. He doesn't even care. What's a Memento? What's a Memento? So I think since that one was nice and short, we'll go for one more. Mega Abomasnow is power. I like it. Oh, I already finished my water. Alright, I'm going to pause it till we find one. Hold on, I'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back against a very NU team, actually. Maybe even PU. But that Rampardos could be scary. Arbok with Coil is also scary. We know that this thing, I want this thing. Gurgeist is a threat. That thing is nothing to trifle with. But fortunately, I think Scarf Embor deals with all 3 of them. Not really. I don't have Earthquake. Yeah, it deals with at least these 2. And Drapion can handle this thing, the Arbok. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this team, this matchup. So I'm gonna go with Save the Whales, my Excelgor. Try to get up as many spikes as I can. I think Prinplup can get Defog, because Empoleon does, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe only Empoleon does. Yeah, so it can. But I can get up my spikes and then Final Gambit and then come in with some Jolteon or something. He just goes for the rocks, that's fine. Because if he wants to get rid of the spikes, he'll also have to get rid of his rocks too, so. Goes for the Skull, don't get a burn, he gets the burn. But I will just go for another layer of spikes, no reason not to. Hopefully, does he go for a Defog this turn? I think he'll go for another Skull this turn, which I will be able to live, I believe. 33, 55 minus 30. Oh, he switches into the Gourgeist as I get up one more spike. And I will go for a Bug Buzz, I guess, since it is neutral and he's immune to the Final Gambit, so. I'll just go for Bug Buzz. He might go for a Shadow Sneak and try to kill me here. He does, and I live, and I'll get some damage off. Nice 35% on this thing before I die to burn. And now I go Donald, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I outspeed this thing, because he has to be absolute max speed in order to outspeed. And it's not that common that Gourgeist is max speed, so I think I'll just go for a knockoff here. Because knockoff hurts a lot of his team. He has 2 Eviolite users. If that's a Scarf Rampardos, I want to get rid of that. And I don't know, whatever items these things have. But anyway, he just stays in, and I'm able to get the KO on the Gourgeist. So that's one less threat that I have to worry about. And I got 3 layers of spikes up, which is super nice. So everything that comes in is going to be taking damage. If that Primplup wants to come in, it's still at full HP, but it will be at 75% after spikes damage. So, good stuff. Yeah, I don't know what he has. It must be a Scarf Rampardos. It has to be. So, I will go into the power of 1 here as kind of a pivot switch. Try to switch in my, or, I don't know. Try to take a hit, and then maybe he'll want to switch, and then try to predict that switch. Goes for the Earthquake, and that does a lot. Crap. I should not stop. I need to stop relying on the Slowking to do stuff. But do I need Slowking for the rest of his team? Not really, so I'm just going to click Scald and probably die to an Earthquake. But then I can bring in my own Scarf, which is my Embor. And I can click Superpower, which will hurt everything on his team. The Arbok won't hurt the Arbok quite as much, but it'll get damage on it, and then I can switch into my Drapion, so I'm just going to click Superpower. I do outspeed this thing because I'm Scarfed, so down goes the Rampardos. That's what I like to see. Just putting up these threats and knocking them down. And what's going to come in next? I should have fixed the nickname on my Jolteon. Why don't I do that now? Jolteon. There we go. In comes a Simisear. What's this thing going to do to me? Sub or something? This thing is kind of a threat. I'd also go into my Jolteon because it's the least useful thing for me right now. And I don't think he'll KO. He just goes for a Nasty Plot. That's fine, because I outspeed and I can click Thunderbolt here. And it might even KO, because Simisear is pretty booty, to be honest. Yep, it is gone. Yeah, Jolteon is a threat. Like, this is kind of amazing. He forfeits, that's fine. It's kind of amazing that Jolteon has fallen down to RU, to be honest. Like, let's check out data Jolteon. Like 110 special attack and 130 speed, that's ridiculous. Like, this thing was a threat in like UU, like 5th gen, and like earlier X and Y. So I'm happy to have it down here. But I do also like Heliolisk, so I think I'm going to use that sometime soon. But that is going to be it for this episode of Classic Friday. We got 1 loss and then 2 forfeits, so not too bad. Some good matchups, even though this guy had a super under-tiered team. But it was Classic Friday. It is what it is. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully the face cam worked this time. But guys, I'm gonna have to head out now, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Oh, and keep it classy, of course.